Hello everybody, and welcome to Skystead Ranch. We are going to be taking a first look at this game, which releases this week. So it looks like we can give our Skystead a name. I'm assuming a Skystead is similar to a homestead. And it also has a sandbox mode, which is interesting. For a first look, I'm not really bothered about this, so we're just going to name it Sissy. Let's go.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Laren.
Laren.
A land with not much land at all. A place of wonder, discovery, and fantasy.
Like all that?
Here
Okay.
you'll find creatures like no other. We call them Skylets.
I wasn't really expecting voice acting.
There's a Skylet over there, and there are plenty more where that came from.
Oh, it's so cute. I love the wings.
Not her. That's a keeper. We like the keepers. Don't mind them right now. They're all just giving us a lift.
Don't
That's
mind
me,
them.
by the way. Your walking, talking, magical field guide. Well, I'm a book, so not really walking, I suppose.
That's adorable.
I'm here to be your companion, your friend, your muse, and in return, I need you to track your progress and notes as you learn all about the wonderful Skylets you'll soon discover.
Yes, book.
Sit back, relax, we're almost there.
Music is really nice and cozy. Very soothing, I guess is the word.
Welcome to your new Skystead Ranch. It needs a little bit of work at the moment, but
It's
nothing
massive.
that you and your magical crook can't fix.
My magical crook. Is that my cane or something?
Okay, let's get you started off with the basics.
Okay. Move forward, backward, left, right. Oh, I like how it has a percentage. Like I can just tap it just a little bit, but it goes up a little bit. Move backwards, forward, backwards.
Okay, let's slow things down a little bit and have a look around.
Okay. I don't like that the arms aren't really moving. That's kind of creepy. Look left. Right click and mouse left. Okay, right click and mouse right.
Look
Okay.
at those pixels move.
Breaking the fourth wall right there. Zoom in. Zoom out. I don't love the way my character looks. I'm hoping we can change that later.
Now that the boring stuff is out of the way, let's start having fun. Look, we need to get this place tidied up. Aim your crook and start bringing this sad rock back to life.
So there's no real, story about why we're here, I guess. Set crook to terraforming mode and remove the cracked earth. Left click. Okay. So, terraform. Oh, I have to move near it. Oh, move so slow when I have that out. R is the mode. Looks like I don't have any other modes. And then Q and E is the size. Ooh. I like the way that that works. Q and E changing the size. Remove cracked earth. I don't know what that means exactly, so we're gonna here? What does that mean?
Now that's how you do it, but
Okay.
now just do a little bit more.
Okay. Cracked earth, I'm just removing weeds. Is cracked earth just another word for weeds? I don't really understand. I don't know why it would be called that. Oh, you move so slow when you have this thing out. What happens if I put it away before it thinks I've done enough? I can move faster again? Okay, that's better. Alright, let's just keep doing that then, I guess. Magic. Magical weed removal. Magical weed. Why can't I get this one little piece over here? Come here. I want to get this one. Oh, it's because it's not on the ground. It's on the thing. I don't like that. These are too close to be removed. Rating -5, junk 55, wood 8. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure that it will tell us. So while I'm doing this, because it's only at 11% out of, I think, the 30% that we have to do, I just want to say a big thank you to Toasty Labs for giving me a free review copy of this game. so that I can show it to all of you and you can decide if it's something that you are interested in playing. All right, come on. Pick those weeds. Pick those weeds. Or remove the cracked earth. It's just a different way to say I'm going to pick all the weeds. Okay. Oh man, this is slow going. So this game is, obviously we have our Skystead, which is like a ranch, and we're going to garden a little bit. And there's also some creatures in here, which I could tell from the screenshots of this game that maybe you can take photographs of them, which is totally Pokemon Snap, and I am very much into. So it looks like not your standard farming sim, because it's got some other elements, more of like the creature style than some of the other games, which I'm very excited to figure out and see how that works. All right, almost there, 26%. Okay, it only does the weeds. It only does the weeds. Terraforming. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get the weeds. Get the weeds. Oh, it's turning darker.
Usually have a notice board around here that shows you how you're doing.
So I was focusing on the weeds, not even like realizing how much the earth was changing. So is the terraforming the earth changing, or is it the weed removal? I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm following. Okay, let's put this away so I can walk normally again. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
There it is. Look how it shows you the tilled earth that you've just put down.
Oh yeah, it's tilling the earth. I was focused on the weeds. Oops.
I'll show you a bit of a better spell though. Get ready for this.
Ready. Ready. Change to grass. Hold R when in terraform mode. Alright, terraform mode. Oh, grass? How do I click that though? Did I do it? Oh, I don't know exactly how I did it, but I did it. Grass, 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 grass. Grow 20% grass on Earth. Oh, so are we on Earth, I suppose? It says grow 20% grass on Earth. Okay. So the early part of the tutorial, like moving and doing this and stuff, was very, very fast because it was just click your mouse. This terraforming part, both of them, why doesn't this part grow the grass? Why can't I grow grass right here? I don't understand. It's kind of annoying me. But anyway, so this is a little bit of a tempo change, I guess, because the first parts were really fast and then this is kind of slow going. So I'm not sure that that's great for a tutorial, just a note for the devs, but I don't mind it in general because, like, look over here. Look at all this space we have. Can I zoom in? Okay, get rid of that. I don't want to terraform at the moment. So, like, zoom out. Can I first person-ish a little bit? Very slow, very slow. Maybe I can change this in settings. But look how big all this space is. Like, so the fact that it takes a long time is something that's good to learn because it's going to take me a long time to do all of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a big space. But it's a very big tempo change from the very beginning. So it is a little bit, you know, like jarring, I guess. Okay, 14%, 15%, 16%, 7. Is it really doing it by percentage or is it just counting how many times I click? Is that a bug? Because it almost seems like it's not doing it by percentage, it's just counting how many times I click and counting that as a percentage.
Fast-growing grass. Good job.
Good job. Yes, look at my beautiful grass. Beautiful grass. Yes. Look at the little snail. Look at the little snail. Okay, it's telling me to go to the notice board though. I just want to play with the snail. Oh, look. Look when you run through the grass. When you walk through, you see how it has the leaves coming out from behind you? Oh, that's so awesome. I love that little detail. You don't just walk. And when you move in the grass, you get the little leaves. I love that. That is so cute.
See? It was you that did that. And in time,
yay,
you'll have new spells that'll let you terraform better and with new and interesting biomes. Wait, what's that over there?
The snail. The snail. The snail. Investigate the noise. Pet a Shelly. Left click. Alright, why am I going? Okay, so not the snail. It is the snail. It's another snail. A Shelly.
Would you look at that? A wee Skylet.
Aww. Oh,
I
cute.
bet this Skystead was filled with all kinds of them at one time.
Hey, come back, come back, come back.
Maybe I'll tell you more if you have a closer look.
Look, there's another one. There's 2 of them. It says to pet it, left click. Left.
Hey, open me up. I've learned some things about our visitor here.
That noise I did not expect. Oh no, I want to pet it again. Oh my gosh. Look at the little hearts and look how happy it is. It's like dancing when I pet it. Listen to that. Listen to that. Oh, what about this one? Pet you? It has a different voice. Oh, no thanks. Okay. Okay. Open the field guide.
When you get up close with a Skylet, I'll automatically keep track of any new bits of information we can glean about them. So the reason that Shelly started appearing here is because we removed some of that cracked earth flooring. Poor thing, looks kind of sad.
I want to make it happy. How do I make it happy?
I don't think it'll leave the Skystead outskirts unless we make things nicer for it.
Challenge accepted.
Look, we really need access to new things, so I think we've got to start thinking about attracting a skyship to buy things from.
How are we going to buy things? With what
To get a
money?
Skyship, we need to build a sky pier, and to build one of those, we need to gather some supplies. You still follow it? You might want to take notes.
No, I'm not
Scribble
taking
down
notes.
some notes.
No notes.
Okay, don't worry. Just one step at a time. Let's try a new spell to help you collect some materials.
Okay. Get stuff,
Don't worry,
build pier,
I know
buy stuff.
Just the thing.
Yes, yes, yes. What's the thing? I like that there's voice acting. I wasn't actually expecting that, like I said. Okay, let's exit out. No, I want to pet it.
Shelly,
I just want to keep petting it.
Shelly,
Oh, look how cute it is. I love it.
Shelly.
I like it. Okay. Change Crook to utility mode and remove 5 objects. Okay. I wish I could zoom in and out a little faster. Maybe that's in my settings. So that might not be the game. That might just be I need to check my settings and change that because zooming in and out is actually really slow. All right. So change our Crook to, it says earth and okay, no. Oh, not that. This. Press 3. Utility mode. And destroy. Destroy. Okay. Ha ha ha. Destroy. I like that it says destroy. That's very satisfying. To say that you're gonna destroy things. Not gather or anything like that. Destroy, 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 destroy. It says in the top right, it says remove 5 objects, but in the bottom, you see, the spell that I'm casting is destroy.
Okay. Looks like you enjoyed that a little bit too much.
It's not too much, it's perfect.
I feel a little threatened at the moment, so we'll just move on.
I don't want to move on, I want to keep destroying things.
We want our Shelly friend over there to be happy, remember?
Yes, that's why I'm not destroying Shelly. I like
So
Shelly.
now thinking about it after that little thing, that's destructive episode, I'd probably better show you how to build things before the sky pier.
Shelly.
Why did Shelly make a noise? Did I scare it? No, it doesn't care. It made a little noise, but... Alright, I collected all my wood. Okay. Change Crook to build mode, that's number 2. And build an object. This is the only thing I can build. So, what are we gonna build? This, I suppose. Oh, I move so slow when I have this thing. Okay, let's decide where we want to build and go there first. And then we will take that out because that is really slow. Let's build it over here. How do I rotate? Q and E. Like this. Like this. Okay, how about here? Boom.
See? The crook is a force for good. Most of the time.
Boom.
Okay, let's go find a spot for this sky pier.
Oops, I did that wrong. Oops, I did that in the wrong spot.
This is a little bit out of the way, but it'll do. And I've got a wee bit of magic left to help you out one last time.
One last time, then how do I do more magic? How do I get
This
more
wouldn't be much
mana?
of a game if I did everything for you, would it?
Well, alright, if you say so.
Now you're building.
Three wood and 3 stone. I have that. Oh, I need 3 more stone. Okay. Let's go get more stone. Let's just destroy things. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Can you guys tell I'm in a little bit of a destructive mode? I mean, I really do. It's very satisfying. I do. If for nothing else, I recommend downloading the game just to do this. The way that the whole screen kind of... Okay, watch what happens when the screen, like, when I click it, the whole screen just shakes. Boom, boom, boom. I love it. Okay, let's put that away because it's very slow. You walk very slowly with that out.
Now, almost all of the sky ships in this region are piloted by the keepers.
Okay.
In all honesty, I prefer them to normal folk. Much friendlier.
Normal spelled incorrectly. It said not mole.
Look, a sky ship is arriving already. That's pretty convenient, isn't it? Maybe leave a tip.
Hi.
Let's go say hello.
Hi. Welcome. Ooh. What do you have? I love the way that just opened like that.
But if we want to befriend that Shelly, I'd recommend you get the dig spell so we can start farming.
Did you guys see the way that the sky ship
Can't
just...
afford the spell just
Okay.
yet. I'd try petting the Shelly to see if it has anything to share, or perhaps try breaking some of those gems by the mine.
Gems by the mine? I guess I didn't walk over there. Anyway, what I was saying. Did you guys see how when the sky ship pulled up, it just boom, and all of a sudden it's a little shopkeep? It reminds me of like a food truck or like an old school ice cream truck, you know? Okay, what's this? Devil's lettuce, dig spell, mulch, stone stairs. So devil's lettuce is a hardy plant. Okay. Dig spell, easy to learn spell that beginner ranchers will use to start their farming. And it costs 5 sparkles. 5 sparkles. Ooh, and you can get a camera. Oh, look, no translation found for shop, spell, camera, description. So, hopefully they fix that by the time this is released. Let's get the dig spell. Yay!
One magic spell purchased. I can't grant you all the spells in the game. I'm a magic book, not a genie captain.
I'm a
Guess
magic
what I want you
book,
to do
not a
now that
genie
you have the
captain.
dig hole spell. It's dig a hole.
I'm a magic book, not a genie captain. If you guys have seen Star Trek, especially if you haven't seen the original, I recommend going and watching the original Star Trek so you can hear that from the original Doctor. Okay, switch to digging mode 3 and then R. Oh, and I have to, instead of destroy, I can dig. And then dig a hole. We're gonna dig a hole right here. Boom.
Much easier than using a shovel, and you don't have to get your hands dirty.
And here.
Now head back to the keepers and buy something to plant from them.
So look,
This
I
usually costs a lot, so don't worry. I'm here, I'll help you out. This is the last of my energy though, so you will need to interact with Skylets more.
so I can dig the holes in the grass, in the dark earth, like where I terraformed it, and in the what they called the cracked earth. So in the cracked earth, the terraformed earth, and in the grass, I was able to dig holes. So I wonder if different things that we'll plant will do better in different types of ground. Ooh, so mulch, stone stairs, gravel, gate, chest, water candle, a fishing hole. Ooh, so we're gonna get to fish in this game. Fire pit, okay. A bin. And a sundial. Ooh, I like that. That's cute. And you can build a bridge, main entrance. So you're going to have to build up. I bet some of these things you need them to progress essentially the story. But in order to expand your farm or your skystead, your ranch. It's not a farm, it's a ranch. We're probably going to have to be able to get the bridge and get the stairs and all of that. So, devil's lettuce, red berry, and a mega carrot. How do I get back to devil's lettuce? Here. Bush plant prone to biting. Do we want to plant something that can bite us?
Watch your fingers on those thorns. They call it devil's lettuce for a reason.
Okay, but now let's do... Oh, can we get the berry? No, because we need 9. Oops, I was supposed to get the berry. It says buy a red berry, but I bought this one instead because it said it was going to bite me and I thought that was fun. Oops. Oops. Not oops. Not sorry.
Here, keep an eye on this plant. It's up to no good.
Can I do anything? Or I have to wait now, probably? Okay. Well, let's go where it said the gems were. There's a bridge. Oh, there's where they said they were, right? By the mine. Oh, I just had to walk over it. Are they just like respawning immediately? Oh, I'm just getting stuff. Wood, stone, sparkles, which are the currency. I wonder how fast they respawn. They seem pretty fast. That one just gives wood, the purple one, I think. That one gives stone, the blue one. Purple. Yeah, purple is wood, blue is stone, and then there was the other kind. The yellow one here gives sparkles. Maybe there's a faster way to do this. Shelly! Shelly, Shelly, Shelly. Didn't he say you might drop something for me? Shelly.
Shelly.
See, look, he just gave me a sparkle.
Shelly.
Oh, they're so cute. Look, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in on the cute little Shelly. Come here, Shelly. My character is so weird looking. I kind of wish I had a little bit of a character creator, even if it was very basic, like pick your hair color and maybe your eye color or something.
Shelly.
It looks like it doesn't like me continuing to pet it. I'm bothering it. I don't want to bother you, Shelly. I don't want to okay, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Alright, where are my settings? I'm going to see if I can zoom faster. Escape. Settings. Audio, movement, look sensitivity, aim speed, accessibility, display. Nope, no way to change the zoom speed. I will just have to live with it. Alright. I want to move again, please. I had to press escape again after I came back in. That was annoying. I couldn't figure out how to keep moving. Alright, let's go back over here because I need enough to buy the red berry. Boom, 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 boom. Do I have 20 yet? No. 19. 19. Come on, I need another yellow one, please. I need another yellow one, please. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Alright. Considering it's like the first half hour I'm playing the game, it is kind of boring waiting for things to spawn so that I can continue with the tutorial. There we go. Aha. Gotcha. I guess I shouldn't have bought the plant that bites you to begin with. That was my fault, but I didn't realize I'd have to then just wait for things to spawn. Okay. Buy a red berry.
It's not a cherry. Looks nothing like it. It's a whole new thing. Promise.
Fruit plantable. Put the red berry in the hole while holding left click. Let's put this one over here.
And just like that, now you have your own farm.
Yay!
It feels like we've only been here for a few minutes, but look at you all grown up. If I had hands, I'd give your hair a little ruffle.
Don't ruffle my hair. It looks fantastic.
At least we can finally feed our Shelly friend. Either wait for your crop to grow, or, if you're impatient, I'm sure we can get another one from the shop.
No, we can't get another one from the shop. I don't have any more money. I have to wait. Wait for it to grow. Okay, let's do something else then. Shelly wanted this spot to be nice. Let's make it nice for Shelly. I don't want to dig. Destroy. Let's clear out some more space for our farm while we wait for our... We're waiting for our plant to grow. I don't love the, like, hurry up and wait. Do you know what I mean? I mean, not like there aren't things to do. I like that there are things to do. It's not like the money. I was literally just waiting to get the sparkles, to get the money. But at least now I have other things that I can do. Ooh! This is... What is this? I got wood from it? Or was there just wood over here from something else? Look at it. It is adorable. Look at that cute little plant. Look at that cute little plant. Okay, I don't want to build. I want to destroy. I'm a destructive sissy. We're clearing these things out so that when we want to terraform, the land is all nice and clear. This is the entrance to our ranch. Seems like a weird spot for them to start us off, to be honest. Can I destroy this? What is it? What is that? I don't know. I think I just got stone from that skeleton. Oh, look at our little... Look at our little thing is starting to grow. I want to keep an eye out to see if we get more wood from that biting plant also. Okay. We're waiting. I can't feed the Shelly until I have another red berry. That's what it says to do, and so I'm... Ooh, look over here. Let's do this. Alright, let's do this so I can see better. So, across the area where that bridge is, look, there's these little... It looks like wild plants, maybe? Let's zoom. I can't, like, move my camera, really. I can move it left and right, but that's it. So, let's take a look at the scenery. There's the water. We're on this floating thing. There's the red and blue. They look like berry bushes, maybe. More flowers. Some things that are more broken over there. Extended farm area. And that'll be... We'll be able to get over there, I think, after we fix this bridge. Can I fall off? No, it doesn't let me fall off. I did try. So yeah, I can't look up, though. Because I can only move my camera left and right, so I can't see what's up. But look over there. Yeah, you see those? Those look like little berry bushes. So we'll be able to extend our Skystead once we fix this bridge, and then I think there's another bridge over there. But I like the little wild fruit bushes. Maybe some of the Skylets will like to eat those, so we won't always have to grow things to share with them. The plant's pretty cute. I mean, the art style is not my favorite, but I knew what the art style was before I played, and it's not a deal breaker. So if it's a very good game, the art style, you know, doesn't bother me. It is a detractor for me, though. This is not my personal favorite, but for some people, this is their favorite. So you guys can decide for yourselves if this is what you like, if this is a deal breaker for you or not. Look, it's getting even bigger. It does. They give us wood. I don't want wood. I want a red berry. And now I can click on it. What happens if I click on... Oh, I did. I harvested it. I got another devil's lettuce. Where's Shelly? Do you want to feed this? I don't know if I want to feed you this. What if you don't?
Shelly seems quite happy with that.
Yay! You found Shelly's favorite.
The bag is going up.
Yay!
If we keep them well fed and meet their requirements, they will surely enter the Skystead soon enough.
Yay!
After that, we can do even more though. Every Skylet can be our friend, if we're willing to put in the effort to make them welcome.
I will make them all feel welcome. I want them all to be my friends. I want them all here. Let's give you a pet.
Shelly.
Aww, so cute. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hearts.
Shelly.
So cute. Can I pet you both? Would you like some pets too?
Shelly. Shelly.
Look at it. So sweet. Your field guide has been updated. Let's go look at it. So, Shelly, 28%. A common skylet that is a favorite among new ranchers for being easy to please. I don't know its likes or dislikes yet. And appear requirements. 70% cracked earth is bad. Wander requirements. 30% cracked earth, 3 junk. Befriend requirements. 10% cracked earth, 0 junk, and 1 plant. So I have 1 plant, but I need to get cracked earth, it looks like, to 10% or less. I think.
Shelly.
So I think when it has that little icon over it, like here, the field guide thing, that if I pet it then on the top left, you see how it says your field guide has been updated? So I think if I pet it when it has that, I'm going to learn something about it. So like, what did I learn? Yeah, look, I learned the other 2 things. It's not just the first little bullet point here, it's also their head and shell seem to be covered in leaves, but it is unknown if this is camouflage or fashion. It seems to act with some curiosity, keen to explore the world and investigate objects. Okay. Will I learn more? Yes, your field guide has been updated. Oh my gosh. I want to learn all the things. You're so cute. Wait, what does that say? So it says junk, 25 out of 3. And I have too much cracked earth. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to destroy and see if that changes it. So is this what it calls junk? So what did it say? It said like 25 out of 3 or something like that. So if I destroy a bunch of these right here. And then what will it say? Let's go check.
Shelly.
Yeah, see now it says 20 out of 3. So that is the junk. So I have to destroy all the things in this area and then change some of this cracked earth to something else. Which right now I think I can only change it to grass or the like farmlandy. Let's do that. Oh, you move so slow when you have your magic crook out. I understand it, but it's still annoying. Just because I understand it doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm very impatient, so moving slowly is one of my biggest things. But maybe there's like an upgrade for that later or something. We'll upgrade our crook or something like that. See, look, so if you look at our little board in the background, so look, I'm going to face this way. You see how it says 67% earth, 11% dirt, 22% grass, rating 4, junk 13. So if I kill this tree here, if I destroy it, junk is now 12. So that's exactly, it tells me on the board what my status is. Oh, look, I think our plants are done. Okay, I'm going to get my wood. I'm going to harvest the devil's lettuce. Can I harvest this one yet? Oh, no. Okay, you go in there, so then I'll have 2. Can I harvest this one? Yeah, I can only harvest one at a time, because when I harvest it, I either have to plant it or feed it to something, I think. Because I have nothing else that I can do with it yet. Oh, I can just throw it. I just threw it on the ground.
Shelly.
You found Shelly's favorite. Oh, they're both its favorite.
Shelly.
Shelly. Shelly. You guys can't tell. My favorite thing about the game, of course, is Shelly. I like the critters more than I like the farming aspect, I guess. So, alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was destroying stuff. That's fun too. That's fun too. How much junk do I have left? 10. Go find all the other junk. Okay, put that away so that you can walk like a normal person. Okay. This is a huge rock. How much stone am I going to get for this? A lot. Oh, you move so slow. I'm such an impatient human. Okay, I'm going to speed through this for you guys because this is all I'm going to do just so you guys can see what happens after I finish this. Alright, and now I'm going to terraform because it said 10% left. It still says I have 2 junk, but that's within the realm of acceptable for the Shelleys. But now I need to get my 67% cracked earth to something else. So we are going to terraform that, and I will speed through that just until I get to under 10%. Okay, guys, I was terraforming this and speeding through it for you, and I heard a new voice line. Look, we have new critters! We have new critters! Pet, pet, pet.
Bunny tail.
So cute!
Wormy.
Aww. Wormies! Listen to the voice.
Wormy.
Aww. And then this one said something like bunny tail, I think?
Button.
Button tail. So cute.
Button tail.
Who are you petting? There's a bunch of them.
Tail.
Button tail. So
Button
cute.
Button tail.
Button tail. Oh, let's learn. Hey, I didn't tell you to pet. Stop the animation so I can keep going.
Wormy, wormy.
Wormy, wormy. Wormy, wormy. Wormy, wormy also wants it at less than 10% cracked earth. They wanted it less than 5. Look! Look! They're in the farm area. Yes.
Shelly.
We're not everywhere yet. We still need to get rid of some junk. And we also need to, finish terraforming. But
Shelly.
they like my farmstead. Okay, let's feed them. Let's feed them. Feed, feed, feed. Here.
Shelly.
Yum, 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 yum. Look, you can have this one too. Come eat this one.
Shelly.
Yay! Yay! Feed the snails! The Shelly, I'm sorry. Feed the Shelly, feed the Shelly, feed the Shelly. Here, eat more.
Shelly.
I love you, Shelly. Alright, let's get rid of more of this cracked earth. We're so close. We're at 16% and I needed it less than... I wanted it less than 10 for the Shellies. And I think the wormies also wanted it at less than 10. But the little bunny ones, the button tails, they wanted it at less than 5. I'm gonna have to go find all those little spaces that I... Also, while I was terraforming, speeding through for you guys, I realized you don't actually have to wait for it to finish. You can just keep clicking and it'll just keep going. So that's a little bit faster. Alright, there's still some cracked... I'm just trying to get rid of the cracked earth. I don't really care if I mess up my grass at the moment. I'm just trying to get rid of the cracked earth. See, look, it's at 2%. There, see? Okay, let go. We're at 2% cracked earth. We still have 2 junk pieces. Hi, Shelly. Hi. Alright, oh, let's go talk to the bunnies. Let's go talk to the button tails.
Button tail.
See, and the button tails want more grass. You see? Look at the bottom. Cracked left, 2%. Perfect. But grass, it says 17%, but they want it at more than 30.
Wormy.
And what do wormies want? Wormies are good with the amount of dirt, but if we add more grass, they won't be mad. And then they want 10 plants, so we need more plants. And we do have money now. Okay, get down. Let's go talk to this one, because then we'll get something for our little... What's it called? We'll get something for our book. Field guide, our field guide. Okay, let's dig some holes.
Relaxing. I could take a nap.
Yes, so could I. Okay, let's do grass. And let's change the size again. And we're gonna do more grass because what did they want? Like 30%? And I'm looking at the board in the back. It says that it's at 25. So let's do this first and then we'll dig some holes. Let's see. We should be at 30 by now. Okay, let's get rid of this. And let's look at our little snail sleeping by our plant. That is so cute.
Shelly.
Look, the bunnies are coming. The bunnies are coming. Here, bunny, would you like some lettuce?
Button tail.
Buttontail hates fruit, but you found Buttontail's favorite? That's so weird.
Button.
Cracked earth. We need it at 0. And we still need more grass. Oh, they want grass at 45%. Okay, let's get cracked earth at 0. I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, did I get it at 0? It still says 1%, so I'm still missing some. I'm gonna find all the cracked earth, and then I'm gonna add grass on top of it, but I gotta get rid of the cracked earth. You can only add grass to the regular earth. So let's get rid of all the... Is it 0? Yes! Okay. Now let's change it to grass, and we're gonna make it 45% grass. Grass, 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 grass. I'm gonna speed through this for you guys. I think this is the first time I've ever sped through something on a first impressions video. So this is new for me. Hello, Shelly. Would you like some lettuce?
Shelly.
Your fields guide has been updated. Okay, Shelly still wants us to get rid of the 2 junk.
Buttontail.
The bunny, I don't understand. It says grass, 46%. Great. But it says cracked earth, 0, less than 0%, but that I haven't met it. If there's 0%, how can I get rid of more?
Wormy, wormy.
Wormy, wormy. Wormy, wormy. And wormies want 10 plants.
Wormy, wormy.
Wormy, wormy. So the wormies want plants. Let's do the red berry and see if the wormies like it. Wormy's favorite. Wormy loves fruit. Okay, let's dig some more holes. How do I do that again? No, I don't want to do that. No. This one. Dig. Okay, we're gonna do more holes. Yeah. Okay. And we're just gonna plant stuff. It just says they want plants. It doesn't say what type of plants. And then I'm clicking on them whenever they have this thing
Shelly.
so that my field guide will be updated. I don't know what it's getting updated with. Their favorites and their dislikes and stuff, I think. But
Buttontail.
look at the wormy in the background, like dancing. That was so cute. That was so adorable. Look at it. He's so cute.
Wormy.
Okay. Let's get some more plants. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love the little critters way more than the whole farming thing.
Shelly.
There's so many farming games, but there's not enough like good critter games. A lot of the critter games are not great, but this one so far I like that aspect of it the best. Okay. Look at the wormy. The wormies, I love Shelly's and then the wormies, and I think the buttontails are just at the bottom. They're cute, but that's about all they have going for them, I think. I like the wormies. Okay, we'll plant this one. And then I'm just gonna go buy some more plants because I have plenty of sparkles right now. So let's go buy, let's buy a carrot. Maybe the bunnies like the carrots. Yeah?
I was told you should never eat anything bigger than your head. The Buttontail hasn't heard this advice, apparently.
Yeah, to see it, as soon as you buy it, it pretty much says feed it to the buttontail. Okay, let's do that first.
Buttontail.
Buttontail's favorite. It loves vegetables. Oh, I still have it?
Buttontail.
Oh, so I can feed it to 2 of them because it's so big. Nice. Okay, let's plant this one. And then let's go buy some more. I really should check my field guide to see what it's getting updated with. Let's see. I don't know what it's getting updated with because I've updated everything. So I think it's just telling me to continuously... look, in the top left, there's not even like a picture. There's the buttontail. Likes vegetables, dislikes fruit. So I guess you learn their likes and dislikes only by feeding them. Where's Wormy? Where's Wormy? Right there. Likes fruit. But it looks like I'm not really learning a lot. It says field guide updated, but it doesn't look like it's actually getting updated. So I think I'm gonna stop doing that. I mean, I like doing it because I like the idea of it, but not really working out the way I expected. All right, let's buy another plant of this and see if we can plant it now. I really do love the music though.
Time to grow some prize-winning vegetables.
Yeah, look, I can plant it twice also because they're so big. That's interesting. Plant another one of these. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still need a 10th thing. These grow a lot faster than the other items. Look, I have 10 now, so look at the wormies. Yes. Oh, it says plant 5 out of 10, because I'm waiting for them to actually sprout. Look at the wormy in the background. The wormy is so cute. So even though this isn't my favorite art style, I do love the little skylets. The skylets are the cutest thing about this game so far. The trees are kind of nice, the big trees, but you know, the art style, I think it's the humanoid is what I don't love in the art style. So my character, don't love the way they look. Everything else is kind of fine. Everything else is kind of fine. I'm gonna pet you.
Button?
Yes, hello button. Let's go see if we can buy a bridge and see if that works the way that we expect to cross over to that new area. I mean, the tutorial's over. There's no more tutorial, so I'm gonna do this just to see. Oh, I can get my camera also, and then all these things. But I can try buying, how much, oh, I need 200. Never mind. Let's buy a camera and see what that does. Is there a tutorial for the camera? No. So maybe that part's not ready yet, since this is an early version of the game. I love the music. Look at the little, look at it. Look at the little animations. So cute. Very cute. So now also, when I go to my build, I can do anything that I learn, I think. Now will go here, and I'll be able to build it. And so if I have my fence here, you can rotate it, and now I could put it like around my crops. I don't know if the skylets will eat my crops or not, but, you know, I can overlap things. I actually really like that I can overlap things. And then let's switch this to the destroy. How do I do that again? Oh yeah, look, destroy, dig. There's my camera. Alright, so let's destroy this one and see if I get the same amount back. Yeah, look, I get my wood back, so... Oh! What are you? You're like a tortoise looking thing? Oh, you look mean. Grumble. Grumble, 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 grumble. Look at his intrigued with your Skystead, and now it's already going up because I already met the requirements even though I don't know what they are. Interesting. Everybody's coming to our Skystead because it's awesome. I love the music. Love it. But yeah, so you can change where everything is, which I really like. Look at this. They're all growing now. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know how to use my camera. There we go. Grumble. Oops. I clicked. That's not a very good photo. Let's do another one. Yes! Replace. Yeah. Let's do somebody else. Where's anybody else? There's my button tail. This is very Pokemon Snap. I really enjoy this. Because I'm imagining that at some point, I'm gonna discard the new one. So I'm imagining that at some point, I'm gonna be able to put those somewhere or do something with them. Or maybe they're in my field. Oh, yeah. See? So now that I've taken a picture with them, now they show up in my field notebook. And look, you can see in the right-hand side how it has the yellow face. So that's because they're wandering. So if they're friendly to me, wandering, or whatever, It looks like, because it looks like there's more space for more pictures. You can probably get them either doing different types of activities or in different states of mind. And then once you take a picture of them, then on the left-hand side, it will show up in your field book. That's actually really cool that they don't just... You have to learn the information by befriending them, but you also have to take pictures of them to get a picture of them. I actually really like that progress. It's really like a journal, like you're journaling your Skystead and your ranch area. I really think this is cool. And look, from where we started to where we are now, look at all of our little skylets and our grass and everything. Obviously, because this is a first look, I didn't really care where I planted my things, but you can obviously buy lots of different types of fences. You can put grass on the, maybe put the earth on the inside and the grass on the outside. I also just, what's it called? Where it says dig, to like put a little hole. If you want to, you could line them up. One right there, or skip a space, or stagger them. However you want that to be. You can set it up however you want. And then the same thing with this, when you rotate it, you can decide how you want it to be. And when you're terraforming also, I could terraform just one little block. So if I wanted to do grass, and do it right on the edge like this, around a little farmy area, you can do that. You can do it one tile at a time if that's what you want. That's not what I did, because I was just trying to do the whole area and see how it all worked. But you can literally make rows of, the dirt. You can make rows of the grass, all the things. You can put fences up to keep out the skylets so that they're not around all your plants. Ooh, the carrots are done. Oh, but then those don't stay like replanted. You like carrots? Cool. Do you like carrots? Yay. But yeah. So very cool. I think it's an interesting game. I like the statistics. I like that there's a board in every area, so I don't need to pull up, all these like stats. I can just look at them. I can see them in the background while I'm doing stuff, which I actually really, really, really like. But my favorite thing about this game, honestly, I think is the music. The music is amazing. Like, it's really amazing. And the plants are kind of unique, which I think is cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed getting a first impression of Skystead Ranch. I will leave a link to this game on Steam in the description below. It releases later this week. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in another video very soon.